Namaste. Today's video is about some basic informations about Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state legislative assemblies. Here, Parliament of India is the legislature. The government of India is having three organs, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. And our legislature, we call it as Parliament, spelling Parliament, Parliament. It is having two houses. And this lawmaking body is known as the legislature. It is also known as the lawmaking body, Parliament, as having two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is the lower house and Rajya Sabha is the upper house. It is also known as House of People. Lok Sabha is known as House of People and Rajya Sabha is known as the Council of States. And maximum seats of Lok Sabha is 552 and maximum seats of Rajya Sabha is 250. At present, we are having 545 seats in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha 245 seats. How the members are elected to Lok Sabha? The whole country is divided into 543 constituencies. 543 constituencies. According to the constituencies, the people representatives are sent to Lok Sabha, and we are having 543 representatives representing the constituencies of India. And when the members are elected and sent to Lok Sabha, they are called as MPs, and members of Rajya Sabha also known as MPs. Then members are elected directly by the people, 543. And at present, I told you 545 members are there. 2 members are nominated by the president. These 2 members to the Lok Sabha is from Anglo-Indian community. For getting representation, they are nominated. Then about the Rajya Sabha, maximum member 250. At present 245 seats and elected members are 233. These elected, they are not directly elected by the people, they are elected by the electoral college, which are representing the state assemblies. And the nomination, 12 members are nominated. They are based on art, literature, science, social service, etc. From there, the people are elected, persons are nominated to Rajya Sabha. And so states have their own legislative assemblies. The members are elected by the people. We call them MLAs. So MLAs are representing. So children, I hope you understood. The children, members elected from legislative assemblies are called MLAs, and members elected to the parliament, they are called as MPs. So New Delhi, that is where we are having the parliament. Parliament is having two houses. At present 245 in the upper house, Rajya Sabha, and lower house, Lok Sabha. Here different state-wise, just I have drawn this to see that these are the state legislative, from the state legislative assemblies. So the people who are forming their own state legislative assemblies, the representatives, we call them as MLAs. And what is the major function of this parliament? I told you already, it is a lawmaking body where laws are drafted there. How the laws are drafted? It is a complicated, it is a long process where procedure for lawmaking India. Let me touch and go. Is that is a proposal. First point, a proposal. Suppose a new idea is formed. That new idea maybe we call it as a proposal. So pre-drafting only after consulting with the interested and effective stakeholders to whom that particular proposal or particular law which is going to propose, that is affecting the stakeholders. Details should be kept in public domain for at least 30 days. The feedback from the stakeholders should be taken into consideration while drafting the bill, or a ministry may place consultation program with the stakeholders. So refer the matter to Ministry of Law and Justice. Yes, Law of Justice is the most important department here to deal with the proposal. Later, if it is passed in both of the houses and sent from President, it will become a law. That law is known as Act later. So it should get approval of the cabinet. Self-explanatory note will prepare by the concerned ministry. Then sending memorandum to Ministry of Law and Justice. Then drafting stage, approval of the cabinet. Scrutiny done by ministry, placing before cabinet for approval, action, and any modification. Some suggestions may be sent there sometimes. So examine changes any, send to Ministry of Law and Justice to make necessary changes. Then action to be taken when cabinet approve draft. If there is no suggestion for modification, it will be approval of the draft, statement of sub-object and reason relating to bill to be signed by the ministry. Complete detail of the bill proposed to be introduced during a session will be sent at least 1 month before the commencement of the session. So before the commencement of the session, it should be sent to the 1 month before itself, the commencement of the session, it should be sent to the ministry. And house in which bill is to be introduced, Article 109, the money bill. If it is a money bill, it should be introduced in Lok Sabha. Only in Lok Sabha, the money bill can be introduced. After all, the printing of the bill is. So till this, the proposal, after all, it become a bill, and the bill may be printed according to the Article 109, and Ministry of Law and Justice will send as finalized to the Government of India press. That is, this is only a bill, even then it should be finalized and it should be sent to the press and scrutinize a proof. 2 proof copy, one is to the Secretariat and another is the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, and circulate the copies to members of the House. Then what is the parliamentary procedure? Yes, how the law is made. What are the procedures of the parliament? Parliamentary procedures. Procedure for introducing the bill in the House. Send a notice of motion. A notice of motion for introducing the bill. And 7 days notice should be given if it is in Lok Sabha. And 5 days notice should be given to the Rajya Sabha. If the bill is introducing in Lok Sabha, 7 days notice. And if the bill is introducing in Rajya Sabha, 5 days notice. And we know that only money bill can be introduced only in Lok Sabha. At least 2 days before they introduce the bill, the copy of the bill made available to every member of houses. So all members should have the copy of this. It should be available. That is, that bill is going to become a law. That is why. And bill goes through 3 readings. First reading, after the bill is introduced, it has to be printed into official gazette. First, it should be printed into official gazette. If opposed, referred to the committee again. Then second reading, first stage, the bill will be read as a whole. The bill will be read, and principle or provision of the bill is discussed in the opinion of public. And in the second stage, clause by clause reading will be taken place in the sessions, clause by clause of the reading. Then third reading, I'm telling this, first if it is introduced in Lok Sabha, this process will go on. If it is introduced in Rajya Sabha, this process will go on, and after all it may be sent to the other house. Then third reading, move for passing the bill. For passing an ordinary bill, simple majority required to be present and vote it. Simple majority means, suppose 500 members are there, 251, that is simple majority. For easy reference, I am telling like that. So in the third reading, again debate, support or against, or whatever concern about that particular. Suppose it is about industry, or it is about agriculture, or it is about education, like that the entire process, discussion, clause to clause, clause by clause, reading of the bill, debate, support or against, like that. Then send to other house. It is up to Lok Sabha to accept or reject the recommendation of Rajya Sabha in response to the money bill. If the money bill, it is up to the Lok Sabha to accept or reject the recommendation of Rajya Sabha. That means the Lok Sabha is having the right to pass the bill. Then post parliamentary procedure, assent of the president. Yes. Then post parliamentary procedure, After getting assent of the president, when a bill is passed by both the houses, then the secretariat of the house, which is last in possession of the bill, obtain the assent of the president. Then, in case money bill, the Lok Sabha secretariat obtains the assent of the president. The bill becomes act only after the assent of the president has been given. Then, according to Article 111, the President can give or withhold the assent, return the bill recommendations to the Houses for reconsideration. The bill assented by the President will become a law. That is, law means it is becoming an act. So it will be printed in our constitution as in particular schedule, in particular article, in particular clause. This is the act, like that. So publish the act in Gazette of India in extraordinary. First it will be published in the Gazette of India extraordinary. Then forward the copies to all states. Government for publications in their official gazette, and get copies in printed form for sale to the public. That is how a law is made or amended or drafted in our parliament, which is the legislature of the country, which is the lawmaking body of the country, one of the organs of the government. If the parliament is not in session, if it is some urgency, the government can pass ordinances, and they can formulate a law, and they can pass it if the parliament is not in session. That should also get the concern assent from the president and both of the houses. Thank you.